But we don't have differences. We have similarities with this amazing person. She has an amazing voice like mine. She's told me I have an amazing voice. Yeah, she said, yeah, you have an amazing voice. She should say it. She should have said it as you heard it. But right now, she's in studio, a rapper that I love. I played her song last year on Music Alert. I didn't even know her at that point. I just love good music and good people. Here's a good person, Groovy Jo. Good morning.
Hey, what's up? Hi.
Yes. Just say hi to me.
Hi.
Oh my God. That's an amazing voice.
Thank you so much.
Good morning. How do you introduce yourself when
I normally just say I'm Groovy Jo with the slimy flow, like you already know. And yeah.
I need an intro like that. You're gonna make me something.
Maybe I should, maybe after this we should do something.
Yeah. So this week I heard you on radio, you're on Homeboys Radio, and I was in a matatu, so I was seated right next to someone. I was like, karibu niseme hivyo, but nikajiheshimu, nikajiambia, you know what, maybe people should get to hear from you on my show. You've been on this stride. You've been doing covers of different
freestyles.
Freestyles. I've loved the one you did for Nasty C.
Yes.
Yeah, I really appreciated that.
Thank you so much. I love Nasty C. He's one of my idols.
Yeah, and for a year now or more, you've been pushing when it comes to rap music. Just talk to us about your journey in general.
So I officially started rapping professionally in 2018. I started rapping back in high school. I was actually in choir in high school.
What?
Right? I was in choir, alto 1, surprisingly. But I also they usually with our choir master, sometimes you'd go to alto 2, alto 1, and sometimes they're making me sing soap 2. So anyway, that's how I started off. And then I met 2 of my friends, Michelle and Joy. So we did a little girl group. So we were rapping and we were singing, and we used to just do it in class. So from high school is when I really knew I wanted to do music, because it was an escape for me. So 2018 came about, and I decided to do it professionally. I released a single, No Attitude, and yeah, it's just been releasing music, releasing content, doing a lot of freestyles. Dropped my first tape last year, The Groovy Way. It dropped in March. And we've been pushing it the whole year. My last single that I dropped is called Clear Picture. It's a police brutality and racism song. I released it during that time when there were a lot of black people dying in the States, and there was also a lot of police brutality here in Kenya. It's never really stopped. But so yeah, that's been the journey. That was my last single.
Let me cut you short.
No worries.
I'm being told your mic is not that clear.
My mic is not that clear?
In just a bit as we do this story, then come back.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, but she's going to repeat exactly what she said. She remembers exactly what she said.
Yeah,
and right now I have to tell you about Daddy Owen. Daddy Owen is a Kenyan artist, and he's been a gospel artist for quite some time right now. And one exciting thing is that he is starting a children's home. And this children's home is meant to benefit so many young people who are unfortunate and needy. I don't usually like using that term needy, but I'm going to use it now because it's a good cause, especially during these economic times. Unajua unga ni sombili wase inaenda to 13 to 45 in some areas, and yeah, so it's quite exciting to see him do it. But the question is, why now? Maybe I'll look for him and ask him why now. Yes, so yeah, that's that. And I'm gonna go back to my guest, Groovy. You were talking about how you did your first, you dropped something last year.
Yeah.
Your first tape last year.
Yeah, The Groovy Way. Dropped in March.
Nice. So when working on that project, what really inspired it? Because tapes, we hear people drop lost tapes as albums or covers or titles, and it's exciting to learn that people are still doing tapes. Because I thought maybe with the change in time, people would start doing other things. Or is it just jargon for hip hop? Okay,
so for me, with mixtapes, I felt as a starting off artist, mixtapes are usually a representation of who you are. You're still trying to figure out your sound. For me, I'm still playing around with my sound. I love the hip hop. I love trapping also, but I also like to venture into different arts because I also can sing. So with mixtapes, I was just trying to, when I released it last year, putting it all together was just giving a piece of work, because I wanted people to know that besides the singles that I was dropping, that I could give them a body of work that is good hip hop, hard bars, and yeah, that whole process was actually really not that bad for me, because it just comes natural for me when it comes to music. So yeah,
that's really exciting, and I like how you've appreciated the journey. You're doing it old school, by the way.
Yeah.
Where you're going to do tapes. First of all, you did choir, which is traditional for even Queen Latifah was in a choir, so she went off and she did a girl group, then she did mixtapes, then she became the queen that she is. So I think you're actually following the process. Are you trusting it though?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I am trusting the process. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's slow, but there's progress. So
because of the infrastructure in Kenya, it's gonna take you time before you get an interview. We don't have so many labels, so getting the dealings of that is even hard.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. But yeah, I'm trusting the process, because you know, when it comes to music, I feel like you need to believe in yourself and you need to keep pushing. Because in Kenya, I know a lot of artists who have given up and who've just been like, who ventured into other things because they're like, bro, this is not getting money on the table. And it's really, really sad, because you get amazing artists who are like going through this, they're not getting airplay, they're not getting this, so they give up along the way. So for me, I'm just still gonna keep pushing. I don't think I'm giving up anytime soon. And yeah, hopefully it's gonna just blow and be something that I can like benefit tremendously from.
And the good thing is that you have a larger than life personality. It's not show off, it doesn't come off as rude. I've interacted with so many Kenyan heavy hitters, and when you get into a room with them, you have to feel like and you have a great personality. So I hope you maintain that, because so many people get into the ego of hip hop, the video side, but they don't know that people like Tupac would chill with Tupac would chill with Michael Jackson. You see, like
Tupac would chill with everybody and just try to learn from everyone,
and rock stars and stuff like that. So how do you differentiate the persona? Like when you're spitting, you're heavy on that. You don't even joke. You're like serious, and you're like spitting bars. Like we're gonna see it in just a bit. And when you're talking to someone, you're more like calm, collected.
So like with me, I feel like it's the whole alter ego thing. When I'm writing like Groovy Jo, there's Groovy Jo and there's Jojo. I'm Jojo. So like I also try to integrate a lot of Groovy Jo in Jojo still, but Groovy Jo is more of the aggressive, the more of the hard, the more of writing this type. Jojo is just chilled. I'm really, really chilled. So yeah, I just usually just like mixing it up a little bit, but definitely Groovy Jo is an alter ego of mine.
That's dope. Now, when are you Jojo and when are you
Groovy Jo? I feel like I'm Groovy Jo and I'm in the booth. I'm Groovy Jo when you meet me like at an event or like at a club, but I'm just Jojo when we're hanging out. Like right now, we're just hanging out and having a conversation. When I'm with my friends, I'm just usually Jojo. Groovy Jo comes out with the music aspect and the little bit of a sass that comes out with Groovy Jo.
Like in your music videos. I just love your videos because they're very creative.
Thank you so much.
One thing I love is the moments in time that we're living right now. We've seen 2 albums being dropped. Drake dropped an album. We've seen Kendrick, who dropped an album. There's a monologue I wouldn't like you to listen to in Kendrick's album. It's too much cussing and too much calling out, but it's actually really poetic.
Which one? The Cry Together song?
I love that song. I love it because it's so honest. And it ends really, really naturally.
It's a toxic relationship.
Toxic relationship, and it's really toxic.
It's really toxic.
What does that mean to you as an artist? Because we are looking at levels whereby within the first few minutes, someone has totally sold out their albums. First few weeks, someone is platinum or gold or something, certified something, something certified. I think you should do a song called Something Certified. Cause
with a Drake type beat.
Because it's something certified. Because what does that mean to you? Because I feel like as an artist, you're really following the process, and then the next thing you know, you're doing something great, and when they play this video, I'll feel very important. So how does that make you feel in these moments in time of streaming and selling music and selling out concerts?
It gives me so much hope. Because, you know, I'm not going to lie to you, with streams, you can never fake streams or like do that with the streams. So like with Kendrick, who I really, really love, Kendrick has kept it consistent from the mixtape days, and he kept on going. Kendrick was not always huge, and that's usually like an inspiring story. He has so many mixtapes and like that he was consistently doing, and then he started slowing it down. You know, Kendrick is like 3 years doesn't release a tape, gives us like for this 5 years, what did you say? 5 years, and then it gave us a body of work. And like with that body of work, you can see how it was beautifully put together, and it did rounds, right, with the streams and everything. So to me, it gives me a lot of hope, because it shows me like I can go besides Nairobi, besides Kenya, other artists that in different countries who can stream and get my music and get a feel of my music. Because I've had like fans even from South Africa, even from the States, who reached out saying they really love my music, and I love that we're in that time where I can interact with people who I may never ever maybe get to meet, but who appreciate the music and who are pushing the music in different places. So I really love this streaming, like how like this time is really golden for artists. So I feel like we can just with the artists who are really struggling with getting airplay or radio play, they can also focus on like YouTube and just going out.
That's a whole platform, and podcasts and stuff like that, because I feel like podcasts are now syndicated and more intimate.
Podcasts are really popping.
So they're really popping. It's not easy to find a Kenyan popping that much. We've seen only Adele getting all that acclamation. But thank you so much for creating time to talk to us.
I appreciate you so much.
I will be one of those guys who will be shouting in a crowd somewhere when you're doing something. So
I hope so.
Call me for the listening parties and everything. I'll make sure that I get there.
Before we like finish, my single dropped, Feeling It. It dropped last week on Friday. So I'm about to drop a deluxe tape to the Groovy Way. It's going to drop on the 1st of July. It's a new sound, 5 new songs, a collaboration that I'm really excited about. A video that's going to drop soon. So there's so much in store for my fans. And like that's a message to my fans, because I know they've been really patient with me with the releases, because I haven't been releasing as much. So this is a really comeback for me, and also to my fans, because I really love my fans, really love interacting with my fans. So they can also get me at Groovy Jo Who Are You on Instagram, at Groovy Jo Who I Is on Twitter, and at Groovy Jo on Facebook, and you can get to interact with me. So thank you.
I don't need to add anything, but may you just be successul.
Thank you so much. May you be successful as well.
Me too. Next time I'm going to be hosting you in The Daily Show in New York. No,
right?
I'm kidding.
No,
it's going to be a big show somewhere. That's all the time we had for you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So make sure that you get to catch her music. The new song is Feeling It, and you have to feel that song because it's amazing. The bars there are amazing, and I like the easy flow of the video. Like you get to connect with. I've watched it, so you need to go catch it. I'm going to leave you with movie review this week is B versus Man. Why I'm leaving you with this video is because my all-time favorite, Rowan Atkinson, who we know as Mr. Bean, is now back with this amazing film. And have you ever been in court? But this time around, it's you versus a bee. It's like you against a force of nature. Maybe you need to check it out. B versus Man. Have a better weekend.